That's better.
Fix that. Can y'all see us? Can y'all hear us? Let's fix this back here. That'll be too bright.
No, there's no one in this one.
They'll be here in a second. Let's see. Make sure it's there's one person, 2 thumbs up. I'm trying to figure this out over here. 3 people.
Is it working?
I think it's right. Can you hear us now?
Much better. I think we should just stay over here from now on. I mean, the couch was nice. More good.
Well, we might try something else. I think I could probably put a longer cord on this over here and do it.
Hi.
Hi.
You're supposed to be in bed,
You're
buddy.
supposed to be in bed.
And you know that.
Good night. You didn't even come out to say hi. Good night.
All right. Sorry about that, everyone.
That's two.
Need a screw? Here, give me the screw.
Thank you.
All right. Super loud. It's actually using the microphone. I've got 2 microphones here. I've got the microphone that I like to use, but it's not plugged in. Are you got to go to bed already, Chad? Oh, good night to those kids. All right. Got it.
Good night, kids.
Sorry.
I thought he was talking to Hey,
so
we're kids at heart.
Yeah, I thought you were talking to us when you said kids, but I know we're not over on the couch, and I didn't really tidy up back here the way I usually like
I've
to.
been at work for 4
Yeah,
days.
so Rue's worked the last 4 days. There's our coffee. I guess if Tiny Home Deals comes back, then you can play your game if you'd like to. Of
You
I
should
Spy.
do I Spy something.
Because Rua has worked on this up here a little bit. She got these bugger off, kids. These came from the Dollar Tree, but Nana got a bunch of them because they sell them at the Dollar Tree. They're $1 each, obviously, at the Dollar Tree, and they no longer. Hey, I was just telling everybody, Tiny Home Deals, David, that you could play your I Spy game now again if you want to, and that these are new. They came from the Dollar Tree. Nana bought a bunch of them because they didn't have them at the local Dollar Tree anymore. So she had to order a bunch of them in order to do that. And here's Ben's jacket. We're kind of twinsies because here's my jacket. I bought this jacket. I've been meaning to tell y'all in a video. I bought this jacket when I was in high school, so it's about 20 years old now.
Isn't that crazy?
That's weird to say, isn't it?
I got a 20. What was it? That guy when you tried out preaching, he's like, "Boy, I got 20." Like what?
Yeah, I tried out at a job in Hardin, Kentucky.
That's for my scrub top.
I tried new dishes. Oh, you don't see them, do you? Oh yeah, you do see them. They're over here. Hold on, right there.
Right there.
They're right there. And
there's the better at that point.
There's the bowls over there. Hey, Rolling Homestead and Wild Edibles, glad you're here. But I tried out this job, this preaching job, and I was 21 years old. I just got out of college. I was going to turn 22 here in just about a month. And the guy said, his name was Leon Levitt. He said, how old are you, boy? And I said, I'm 21. He said, I got underwear older than you.
Yeah, but he did probably.
Yeah. So let's see. So I'll be 36 shortly, and that means that it'll have been 18 years since I graduated high school. We're doing great. How's everyone else doing? I'm so glad y'all are here.
I'm glad to be off. This is my last day of being 35 years old. I'll turn 36 tomorrow.
I know.
We saw something we made.
I know.
Hey, come on, Maya.
I know that y'all kind of like it on the couch, but I kind of like sitting over here better because I can see a whole lot more on this computer what's going on.
Look, this is what Ben made.
Yeah, they made this today.
And I made these.
You can't see you. Come over here, Mylin.
Y'all, can we saw the difference?
Happy birthday. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Maya's birthday is going to be the 30th. Somebody say, how do y'all know it was somebody's birthday?
Because you clearly don't listen. This man doesn't listen.
Did you say it was your birthday?
Yeah.
Huh.
I said today's the last day. I'll be 35. I'll be 36 tomorrow.
Are you sure you said that?
We're not celebrating my birthday. We're getting a cardboard. We're getting cardboard and making stuff. Getting trash from.
They're supposed to be in bed right now.
You bought a card.
You did?
Oh yeah. Never mind. We can't spoil the surprise.
I love you too.
We can't spoil the mug that we got. No, surprise!
They got you a mug for your
A
birthday.
sloth mug.
It's over at Chad's house with your birthday cards wrapped up.
That's very sweet.
It's from it's from all of us. We all contributed $1.
They did nothing. All they did is
Because
sit
it was around
around.
$5.
You gotta be careful. You can get in trouble.
Me?
Yeah.
Oh, I get in trouble. I got you a birthday present.
No, you didn't.
My love.
You
No, you only helped get the birthday present.
Okay, get out of here, kids.
Okay.
No.
Say good night. All right. I know. Good night, kids.
Good night.
Hey, no, don't do that. Don't do that. Good night. I love you. Good night.
Welcome to Copperhead Road Homestead. Goodbye.
All right, so
Welcome to Copperhead Road Homestead. We do them for mommy and birthday.
they don't listen very well. They're very bad children.
No, we're not.
She can act surprised. Good night. Good night, buddy. Anyway, it's been really cold out here. It's I guess really cold is an exaggeration. It's not been super something everyone uses, but makes a hangman smile. Let's see, something everyone uses makes a hangman smile. Is it a rope? I don't know. It's been an interesting day. You have to give me. You'll have to tell me what it is.
What are you
There's the hanger over there. I don't know if that's what you see or not, but it's been kind of chilly here. I'm gonna lower this a little bit so we can be on the same level. I'll move y'all around just a bit, okay? There you go. You see a rope or is it a hanger? Anyway, Rue's worked 4 days, and then she's off tomorrow.
I'm on call on Thursday though.
Yeah.
So it'll be a 4-day week.
Yeah. Because she gets called in pretty much every time that she works now.
Because of Corona.
The rabbits. So that's an interesting story since you asked about the rabbits. I moved the rabbits into the high tunnel. There were 5 of them when I moved them in there. If you remember that video, I moved those in the the high tunnel. I've got to move some more soon. But one night, 4 of the 5, or maybe all of them, got out in the high tunnel. But I found 4 of the 5 of them, and I've never found the 5th one. And then another night, they all got out, and I think there's only 3 in there now, isn't there?
I have no idea.
I think there is, and we lost another one, and I lost another one after that, and Toby chased it around. Rua saw him running after something,
and I thought it was the neighbor's dog, and I just took out. I'm like,
well, because we don't have a fence. We don't have a fence up here yet. We're planning on doing that. We've got a project that we're going to start a fence, and I'll tell you more about it in the spring. Anyway, if he gets out and goes after the neighbor's dog, that might make them upset, and we don't want them to, get angry at our dog or angry at us as well. But now there were 2, and he caught that one, and I thought it was going to die, but he caught it, and you could hear it squeal, man. It was squealing. Did you hear it squeal?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I heard it like crying.
Yeah, it was awful. But he was just holding it down. It was bleeding a little bit from its nose and mouth and area, but Toby didn't do anything. He didn't puncture it. He did really well. And I caught it and put it back in there. I figured it would die of heart failure because rabbits can do that sometimes. But it's fine. So I've got 3 in the high tunnel. I've got 5 or 6 more kits that I've got to move out, and I've had another litter of kits that I wasn't really expecting. So,
did you go to Conrad's live stream today?
Did you have a live stream today, Conrad? Paul? I didn't see one.
I thought you had one.
Did you have a live stream today?
It was on my YouTube, but I was at work, and I didn't know if you.
No, I didn't go to it. Did y'all have a live stream? Let's see. I'm looking on here right now. Chit chat with Conrad Homestead. Was that 1 week ago? Oh, you did. That was 6 days ago. I don't think you had one.
Oh, you didn't have a.
Conrad Chit Chat 110. Okay, yes, you did have one. Stream 3 hours. I'm so sorry, I missed it.
I was gonna ask you about that.
Yeah, I didn't. I've been busy doing some other things. This faucet back here. So we've got a little stool. Do you see that little stool right there? That's new. Yeah, I'm sorry, I missed it. Anti-rabbit whisperer. Divide, not multiply. Well, the rabbits got out, kind of thing. So I'll be there next time. I'm sorry I missed it, Paul and B. But this stool, the kids climb up to wash dishes and to do some work and play in the sink. I don't really like them playing in the sink and in the water very much, but they've been using the faucet sometimes, and I chastise them every single time. And the baby Abraham sometimes pulls himself up by it. And today I was over on the couch. I was about to watch somebody's YouTube video because I had a moment break, and he pulled it out. So this is a brand new faucet right here. The other one's over here in a box somewhere. I don't know if yeah, there's the box right there beside Brewer's head. So
I actually don't like that one, but I mean it'll do for now.
Yeah,
I don't like that.
I don't like the color. It's the same really as the other one. It's just a different color.
Yeah, I don't like that one. I don't think I like the old one. I don't like the color.
Really?
Yeah.
Then we shouldn't have got that one then, because it was more expensive. I figured you'd like that one.
It is what it is.
Hey, out of Goshen, glad
Okay.
you're here. Bill Hall, glad you're back. I'm sorry about the last one. Let's see. I'm seeing if we missed anything
I know.
else.
I think I mean my back feels better on the couch, but I think it's better over here. Where are you going?
I'm gonna let the dog in.
So, well, I guess this is the homesteading prepping, so you guys probably aren't in with that line of thinking. But I'm so confused about getting the vaccine, and so I signed up to get it, but I'm scared to get it. So I don't know what I'll do about getting the vaccine for it.
I know some people have really strong opinions both ways, that you should get it if you can, because it's most of her coworkers, but there's people who have strong opinions on it being, well, we don't know for sure what's in it. It's not very tested, and so on and so forth. It went faster than any vaccine in history, and so on and so forth.
Any vaccine, really?
Yeah. It's Operation, what Trump called it was Operation Warp Speed, and it takes years to get a vaccine out now. But this one was out in months, so it was pretty crazy.
I have to cancel.
Yeah.
He was asking about your
side by side. Yeah, yeah, I like it. I don't. It's kind of chilly, so I took it today to get some grain for the pigs. And
the wood is catching on fire. Please don't set that up there anymore. Oh, Dad.
What? It's okay.
The top, you can't see, but the top of the wood where he sets it on is like it started smoking, and yeah, let's not do that again.
Take her down.
I'm taking her up a notch, so you don't. Here, show them. Show these people this. Yes, there is a log and it's on fire. I know. Who knows what'll happen about it? I don't know. Yes, the wood stove is where is that?
What, the piece of wood? It's outside.
Just sit on the step.
It's fine, my dear.
Okay.
So the wood that we have that I bring in, do you want me to explain? Or?
Yeah, go ahead.
The wood that we have that bring in, it's cold and sometimes it's wet. We didn't know we were going to heat with wood this summer whenever we planned out the summer kind of thing. We didn't know what we were going to do it, so I didn't cut wood in advance. So the wood that I'm cutting now is wet. It's been out in the rain. It's it's cold. Yeah. So I set it on top of the wood stove, which normally the wood stove don't burn super hot, so it kind of dries it out and makes it easier and burn better. It burns more efficient if the wood is warm and stuff. So I set it on top of the wood stove, and this one, I guess the wood stove got really hot and maybe already been a little dry, and it started smoking a little bit. That's the very first time this has happened. I only put it on there whenever I'm in here. I can monitor it. So.
I started smelling something really bad, and it was.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I saw your joke. I know. I suppose I'll still be myself after I take it. Yeah, I'm glad I smelled it and noticed it. Look, There's a cat right there.
There's our moringa tree over here too. Let's see. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, about the side by side. I'm sorry, Chad. I was talking about that, and then Rua, pointed out the fire that was about to start.
The fire that was about to start, and you were about that would have gone viral.
Look at the live video.
Look at the live video
of our house burning down around us.
Oh.
That would have gone viral.
That would have been gone viral.
I don't know.
People die in flames.
But they continue their live stream.
For real.
Let's chat. So I took the side-by-side RTV up to get the grain for the pigs and the cattle, and it's pretty cold. It's pretty cold outside right now, so that's why the windshield might be a good thing in the in the winter time. But I think I can probably take the windshield and put it on in the cold months, and then take it off in the warm months.
I know what YouTubers will do for video. There's probably somebody out there that would do that.
Posted a video for yesterday about taking care of your wood burning safety. Yeah.
You need to watch that. We need to watch that.
I've watched a bunch of videos.
Okay,
I
want to watch the one that Joe
I think
posted.
the pond is about 10 or 15 feet deep in the center. Yeah, I think it would be about that deep. Don't you think?
I have no idea.
Yeah.
I mean, I know that the pond is getting really full.
Yeah, it's only about 6 inches away from being full. So one more rain and it'll be full. Huh? Let's see. Today, I also went into the high tunnel. I filmed a little bit. I got a new camera. It's kind of like a GoPro off-brand GoPro. I was trying that out, and I was trying to figure out how to do some stuff with it. I think I'll probably refilm with it. And let's see. I went to church this morning. It's been really a pretty normal, plain day. Not a lot to say.
I don't know. I worked for 48 hours, like bam, 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 bam.
Yeah, I missed you.
And so I'm off for 3 days. 3?
And what is? And tomorrow your birthday?
Yeah, we've already established that.
I know. I was joking.
You're hilarious. Good one.
Oh man. Let's see. I'm trying to think of what videos I did this week. I did about the UTV, the side by side. I really do like it. I changed the thumbnail on that. Hey Valerie, I changed the thumbnail on it because it wasn't doing very well. It's kind of more of a niche thing, really. If people have a UTV or have a Kubota and
some of the stuff you do, I noticed is like very specific. Like
but I don't
very specific.
I don't want to be clickbaity, like.
Well, that's how you. I mean.
I know you could do it that way. I could do it that way, but I don't really want to do it that way. My bedtime 3:30 gets here fast.
I understand.
I totally get it.
Hear you loud and clear.
Yeah. Hey kiddos, it's bedtime. Please go to bed. So. Yeah, I thought that was good too. When I was doing the video, Vintage Vibes, when I was doing the video on that, and he was just chatting with me, I would have just cut that out, but I thought it was kind of cute. And I'm also doing the YouTube video for ourselves, so a year from now, 2 years, 5 years from now, then I can look back and see him, chatting at me and what it's like and stuff like that. So he's super cute. No, well, they're coming out of their bedroom. They're not listening, and it's their bedtime. And I've told them that we have a live stream, and I want to be a little quieter. Some of you, Conrad Homestead, know you've done, your live streams, and you want it to be a little bit more orderly at the time. But that's the way it is. They probably didn't get enough of their energy out today because it's kind of hard in the wintertime. Wintertime is really a hard thing. We've experienced this every winter. We're trying to make the best of it, but you just kind of just have to get through it, But let's see what else. Oh, the videos this week. Oh yeah, Papa. We went. I'm looking, at some implements, for the tractor and stuff like that. And I found these on Facebook Marketplace. And I was going to tell you more about it in the future. It was a disc, a cultivator, a 1-row cultivator, let's see what else, a disc, a 1-row cultivator, a plow, and something else. Oh, a sickle mower. A sickle mower. But I'm not sure if the sickle mower is in good shape or not. Papa was most excited about the sickle mower, and I was more excited about the disc and maybe the cultivator plow. I don't know. I didn't really anticipate the sickle mower working, but we went to pick that up, and the guy had that old Ford tractor, and was the disc was too heavy for it. So the only way that you can do that, I didn't really have a whole lot of questions on it. There's a short tray, a shelf kind of thing. And I was trying to get on that because if you can get people to, get your video on that, then you can get a lot more views. It can help your channel out. But his tractor was, lifting up in the front before that, so he got on it to do it. And somebody, I think maybe it was Red. Was it you, Red? Are you in here? Said that that's the way they did hay bales whenever they were kids. In order to pick up the hay bale, somebody had to sit on the front. Did I tell you about that? Anyway, we also got that carport put in. That was good. I was excited about getting that done. And both those videos, the carport video and the raised bed video, were kind of quick videos kind of thing. And I think I might do a video this week or sometime soon about getting the raised bed filled. It's there's a lot of videos out there about that, but getting them filled. A mozzarella quesadilla. Someone keeps looking through your back window.
Probably a cat.
Was there? If you see it again, make sure tell me, and I'll maybe go get them. I thought all the cats were in the house, but maybe they're not.
You made a mozzarella quesadilla. That sounds good. I am still working on fasting, and I really can't eat at night. So I've no more fried chicken at night. So.
Yeah, somebody said they like our live streams and like our channel because we're just, she got home from work. She got home from work in that live stream that somebody commented on, like right as I was starting the live stream, and she wanted to eat something and wanted to do some stuff. So, guy, I don't think there's a guy in our front porch. That's our front porch right there. That's pretty creepy though. If you see him again, tell me. Let's see. The carport. Are we canning this year? We canned a little bit. Papa canned a lot of meat, and we canned some tomatoes. I'm sure this fall and summer we'll be canning again.
It's Freddy Krueger. Yes, I want to can more.
Rewind the video. Somebody can rewind it and look. I can't rewind it while I'm in the live stream.
Block that person.
Oh, let's. I'm not sure. Jason Rivera. Let's
remove.
Let's just remove that for now. You can take care of that, one of my moderators, if you don't mind. Vintage Vibes, are you the only one here? Let's remove that one too. If you keep on doing that, Jason, then we're gonna be moving that. All right, ETA on your cooking videos. Are you gonna do cooking videos? Did you mention you're gonna do cooking videos?
Oh, no, I just meant that I wanted to try that stuff. I didn't want to actually film it. I don't know. I guess we can try.
My name is Rua, and today Cooking with Rue.
Cooking with Rue. They were making fun of me at work.
Roasting with Rue.
Because they seriously said anytime I send out a text message or say anything, I put Rua. And I blame your mother. I blame you, Benita, if you're still in here.
Does she do that?
Well, because she was like, you always say who you are. And I'm like, that's just what I do. So.
That's just what you do? You always mention who you are?
Yes, no matter what. And I said, I haven't done that in a long time.
Like in text messages? She didn't say that, did she?
Huh?
She said you needed to tell everybody who it is in every text message?
No, you just, when you're introduced yourself. And I guess I've had that in text messages too.
Yeah, they taught me that, Nana and Papa did whenever I was growing up. And when you answer the phone, you always say, hello, this is Daniel. Or
I know. And so I always
Or no, maybe not when you, maybe when you answer, but when you call someone, you always say who it is.
Well, I do that in text too, still.
Actually, I think I've got part of that from John McCraney, the way he answers the phone. Hello, this is John.
Well, I do it in text. So, yes, but not in text. Well, I've taken that to heart, and I do it every time, and people are making fun of me for it. So, that's okay. I'm not changing it. I'm not ever going to assume someone has saved my number in their little cell phone. I'm not going to assume.
Somebody messaged me last time we went to California. Of course, that's been a couple, 3 years now. It's been a while, but they texted me and I didn't have their number saved. And they said, we should have got together. You know, I wish you would have known we was here. I'm like, oh, who is this? And they said, you know, are you serious? You know, like I hurt their feelings, you know, that I didn't know who it was.
Yeah, I know. And so it's like you always, I don't know.
Remember who that was?
Yeah.
Okay.
I always say, hello, this is Rua, or I finish it Rua, because I just never assume.
Yeah. I think what I did in that video was, you know, send me a picture or something like that, so I know who it is. And I was like, oh yeah, now I recognize you, you know. Yeah. But I try to be nice about stuff like that. I don't want to hurt somebody's feelings, but sometimes I think it just happens. People get their feelings hurt, you know.
What'd you miss, Joe?
I don't know, maybe this stuff that I removed up here earlier.
Yeah, I don't find that amusing. Yeah. I find that dumb.
Yeah.
Like,
we want to have fun in our live stream, and we want to have a community here, but we don't really want any trollers, you know. If that was a troller, I assume it was, because I think it was supposed to be a joke, but
I don't really find that amusing.
Yeah, me neither.
I find it dumb. What an idiot.
Yeah.
Not you, Dad. That comment.
Yeah.
Dumb.
I'm going to do another one of those. I'm planning on doing another one of those beds, those raised beds as well. But I'm going to, you know, put some linseed oil on it or something like that this time. So I want to experiment to see which ones do best. And, you know, I can do it the easiest way. I tried doing nothing at all, and it didn't work. But, you know, the other one, you know, this one I think will work. But if it doesn't work, then the linseed oil will work. And maybe none of them work. I don't know.
If it's a collection agency, I answer the name. Hello, Bob here. Hopefully not too many collection agencies are calling. I am drinking decaf coffee with a tiny bit of cinnamon. I did have some tea earlier.
Did you figure out the cause of the little video on the last live stream? Do you know what he's talking about? The little video?
No. I don't know what you're talking about with the little video.
Low audio.
Oh, the low audio.
I was using my phone, and there's something wrong with it. I think I gotta go take it and get it looked at. It seems like it's weird sometimes, even when I'm talking on it. But I don't talk on my phone that much, to be honest with you.
Know.
Yeah. And then the other one that I just used, the first video, that didn't work right. I don't know what it was either. That was an old phone, so I got this one upgraded like 2.5 years ago or something like that, and then that one was from like 2 years previously, so it's like a 4-year-old phone or something like that. I don't know, but I don't know what it was. I think I need to take my phone. I'm kind of an Apple guy, so there's the Apple symbol you see. I need to take it to the Apple store and see what was going on. You see Valerie's?
Yes. Hey, Valerie. Yes, I do homeschool, but I've changed so much in my homeschooling journey that I'm probably more of an unschooler. I don't know. I used to just have this curriculum called Sunlight, and I used it, and sometimes I want to go back to it, but I don't right now. I feel like it's really important for my kids to play. We work on reading, we're playing games, and yeah, we're not in any competition with anyone about learning who can read the fastest and who can do this the fastest. So it's really nice.
Yeah, our kids are, kids.
So they actually get to be kids and play, and I don't pass any judgment on public schoolers, homeschoolers, any type of. Everybody just has to do what they want to do.
What's right for you and your family and all that stuff, Yeah, well, now again, Copperhead Homestead, we're back at the computer with our webcam. So I bought this computer when I started doing the YouTube video. YouTube has cost me much more money than it's brought in. It seems like I get about $150 a month or so average. It's been as low as $100 or $50, and as much as a couple $100. I think so far it says the last 28 days I've made $190, but I've had kind of one go really well. My pond video, it's done pretty well, but it's cost me a lot in order to do this. But I bought this computer new, I bought this webcam new, I bought another camera that I just got in the mail earlier this week that I'm going to start using.
I know the cinnamon in the coffee is really good. I've been watching a little bit of Dr. Bug.
Dr. Bug.
And so it doesn't affect fasting, and so I've been putting a little bit in there for flavor.
Cinnamon?
Yes.
And you like it?
Yes, and it's also supposed to lower blood sugar. Vanilla is good in the coffee too. I like that.
Yeah, the butter in coffee. What's that called? It's supposed to be bulletproof.
Bulletproof coffee. You know, I have not tried bulletproof coffee.
I did some in California, I think.
Did you like it?
No, I hate coffee.
That's true. So you wouldn't even like it.
I hate coffee.
I want to go back to low carb. What I see at the hospital is just a lot of food related illnesses, and so I want to make my way back to low carb. Not that that's right or here or there.
Going back, Joe, about the flamethrower, I had to speed that up. It took me like 30-40 minutes or so to burn that whole thing on both sides. It took me a while, so I sped that one segment up like 20 times what it was in order for me to do that. And it took a while. It didn't take as long whenever I did it before in the summertime, but the boards were so cold and the ground was so cold that it took a while. So bulletproof coffee is coffee with butter in it.
Yeah, it's spelled, it's Dr. Berg. I can send you a link.
B-U-R-G or B-E-R-G?
It's B-E-R-G.
He does a lot about intermittent fasting and keto and stuff like that.
And he goes over a lot. I mean, it's grown like way more than that now. I don't know if you checked it out.
Oh, yeah, he's got a lot of stuff, but...
Dr.
Bug.
Valerie, yes, no, I don't know. Like when we were reading about King Tutankhamun one day, and I'm like, what does this have to do with anything? I mean, if the kids like it, that's fine. But then I'm like, what else is this, like some of the school stuff? It doesn't have anything to do with anything.
The Sunlight curriculum is very literature based, and it's a really great curriculum, but it's really labor intensive.
It is, and I can't work full time and do it.
You've got all this reading, which we still like the reading, but you've also got all this other stuff.
I may go back to it though.
We're kind of the opinion that it's really great to read to your kids, but they're going to pick up a lot of those things on their own without, just do some basics with them. So. Our homeschooling is a whole lot more, just very informal and more unschooling than it is anything else now.
I'll send you a link to Dr. Berg, okay?
Yeah.
After we get off here. You have been to King Tut's tomb. That is cool. That was cool. I've always wanted to go to Italy. My little boy is sad. Hi, Angel Eyes. Good to see you.
Hey.
I think my kids have a hard time when I work 4 days in a row. Maybe I don't know if I shouldn't. I shouldn't do that because it's kind of scary. Like, I don't know. 4 days, bad idea to work 4 days straight. But at least I have a few off. I know. I'll send you a link to that. I hate when Daniel leaves me alone on the camera because then I feel awkward. And so, also went to the Luxor Museum and saw all King Tut's belongings that were covered on display. Wow, that's really cool. That's really neat. I would like to do some of that stuff. I don't know. Daniel was saying something about, that traveling may be done forever. You never know because it just seems like the way it's going down. But I know, and so I feel kind of, I think that just he wants to hang out, and so and so I feel kind of
they
thanks.
The kids are after her attention in a lot of ways. After this, they've been away from her for 4 days, but she's gonna be home the next 3 days, all day and stuff like that.
Yeah, I'll be home literally all day.
Yeah,
except I want to go back to the gym.
You want to go back to the gym?
But somebody told me not to go back to the gym because of COVID. But how long is that going to be?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, you got to go to Pompeii. My kids love that. We loved reading about that.
Did we mention anything else? Oh yeah, reading, writing, and arithmetic. Just basics. You're supposed to be reading, writing, and arithmetic.
Our dog and kids. The dog literally wants out, and the kids. Maybe we should kind of go.
What do we get here? Vintage Vibes at Luxor Museum in Las Vegas. That's funny. Yeah, so here's the thing, you know, that you spend all this time teaching these things to kids in, you know, elementary school and stuff like that, and you try to do the same thing when they're older, and you know they learn it much faster when they're older, you know. So like they'll follow their passions, kind of thing, is the way that we feel like that, you know. So we're, you know, we're not radical unschoolers. There's different varieties of unschoolers, kind of thing. And you know, the radical ones say that they don't, you know, push anything at all on their kids. You know, like, okay, they want to play games all day, they're going to learn playing games all day. They want to be on the computer, they want to do this, they want to do that. Then just let them do all those things. You know, whatever they want to do as far as that goes, just, you know, follow their passions and, you know, kind of guide them just a little bit, kind of thing. That's radical unschooling, is the way I understand it. But we're not radical unschoolers, but we are unschoolers in a lot of ways, because we feel like that they're going to learn all these different things, learn so much when they're just on the farm and they're just out in nature and they're just in the dirt, they're just following us around, they're just doing some of these things. And if we can teach them how to do just everyday normal things, then they're going to be light years ahead of so many people. Not that we're trying to compare, because, you know, comparison is the thief of joy. And I've learned that so much on YouTube, because there's so many people who are doing so much better and further, you know, on YouTube, and there's so much people who are doing better and further here and there, and, you know, whatever, you know, financially, monetarily, you know, whatever it may be. You know, if we just try to compare, then we're going to be sick, and we're just going to, you know, be so sad. And so I try not to do that, even though I fail. I'm enjoying doing YouTube, and YouTube is part of, you know, one of our plans to, you know, build an income stream. And as I said, right now we're not getting a whole lot from that. It's costing me way more than it is, you know, bringing me in, you know. But you know, ultimately we're hoping that it does bring something in, and it is also something I enjoy doing, and it's something that I hope that the kids are going to enjoy as well in the future, and us, that we can, you know, we can help them, you know, have these memories and have these things, and help others at the same time, because we really like what we're doing, and if we can inspire other people to do some of the same things, then, you know, that's a great thing. Contentment, yes, I totally agree. Lived in or visited 19 countries. Great thoughts on teaching the kids life. Yeah, there's something called, David, Tiny Home Deals, there's something called world schooling. Have you ever heard of that before? That, you know, basically you travel and, you know, just let your kids see you, Red. Really appreciate you being here. Just let your kids learn in that way, you know, by, you know, visiting all these places in the world. It's called world schooling. It's really very fascinating. It's kind of like unschooling, but unschooling and traveling at the same time. So, you know, I feel like that money is something that will come later. All right. I'm sorry, Angel Eyes. I'm going to miss you. I feel like a lot of times money is something that can come later, that there's plenty of time to earn money if you want to. So, you know, Rue and I both could work if we wanted to and earn a lot more money, you know, outside the home, a standard job, you know, or even, you know, trying to build up our business a whole lot more. But, you know, we'll have time to do that later. And right now she's working 3 days a week, 4 days when she's on call. And, you know, we get all this time with the kids, and it's a really beautiful thing. So, you know, we'll be able to, you know, do more later. But we're, you know, we're doing pretty well. We're very, very blessed people, you know, and we're not doing YouTube because we're, you know, we're needing money badly. We're not doing YouTube because we're needing money badly. We're doing YouTube, you know, to help, you know, offset some things in order to, you know, try to build more revenue streams. One of my dreams in some ways is to and also to chronicle things as well, you know, is to chronicle and to share, as we've already said, all those things. But you know, if I can build enough income streams to replace Rua's income, make her feel very comfortable about, you know, being able to stay at home all the time with us, then, you know, that's a win, because then I can be around her more, she can be around us more, you know, have that if she wants to do that. Of course, she also likes ministering in the way that she ministers at you know, at the hospital, because we feel like it kind of is a ministry. There's a lot of people who need help, and a lot of people who you know, are hurting there. So yeah, I think it is. I think, in my opinion, being a parent, you know, is one of the hardest things, because you know, it brings a lot of joy, but, you know, and the consistency of it. You know, they say be consistent. Well, it's really hard to, you know, and they can, you know, really learn how to push your buttons and stuff like that. Being a parent is a really, really hard thing, a very joyful thing, a joyous thing, but it's really hard because, you know, Rue and I feel a whole lot of onus and responsibility, you know, toward our kids, and we want to help them as much as we can, and, you know, not hold them down and stop them, you know. So there's this balance with unschooling in my mind, as you know, of, you know, helping them some, and also helping them by letting them experience things and making mistakes, and, you know, so helping them and not helping them at the same time, which is really difficult. Yeah, I feel like it's a huge privilege, you know, to be parents at all, and, you know, to homeschool your kids as well, because some people, you know, I think genuinely, you know, are stuck and maybe can't afford to, you know, homeschool their kids because of finances and whatnot, and other people just don't feel like they have the patience for it as well, you know. So that's part of it as well, or, you know, the trust, because unschooling. Hey, Valerie, are you still here? Yeah. You know, unschooling, I think it requires a lot of trust that it's going to work out, that, you know, believing that children are natural learners and then it will work out. So, you know, I'm on a couple of radical unschooling groups, and they say that, you know, you just got to trust it. Just trust, you know, that it'll all work out. And I really do. I really do believe that it will. Yeah, you know, Rue is back there with the kids, seeing, you know, what they're doing. Are there any questions? Anything that's going on in your mind? I know you've asked about the pond. The high tunnel is doing pretty well, but a lot of things have died in it. The strawberries are still okay. I still have broccoli. I probably, you know, the film that I made today, I started videoing some. I might reshoot it. You know, I showed a little bit of the broccoli and the cabbage and the Swiss chard and the Brussels sprouts. They're all doing okay still. And the strawberries and the comfrey is still alive. But I've got to you know, redo some of the other stuff as well. It's not all plain sailing. Teaching your own can be. Oh yeah, yeah. That's a thing. I think, you know, Joe, is that the children will challenge your parents more and differently than they will others. So our kids will probably be angels for, you know, someone else, be, you know, more compliant and stuff like that. But for us, they challenge us. Minus 12 Fahrenheit today. It was minus 12 Fahrenheit. That's crazy. Whew, that's cold. Yeah, that's pretty cold. I didn't do anything outside really today besides feed the critters. And it's not that cold. It's probably, what, 30 degrees Fahrenheit here. Your first indoor broccoli sprout. So I've not seen any crowns on my broccoli yet. This is my first time growing broccoli. I don't want to deceive you. I don't want to lead anybody astray on our YouTube channel. I might tell you some things about, you know, what to do. Sometimes that's from experience, but a lot of times that's from just reading, because I've not done it. You know, we are kind of just getting started. So, you know, I don't want to deceive people, but I want to show people our journey kind of from the very beginning, and we're really working hard on that. Thermal knickers on. 61. Oh man, I'm a little jealous. If I could do anything, if I could, you know, I'm really attached to this property because this property has been in my family for, you know, over 100 years, and we bought this property just east of us, this 80 extra acres, and it was in my family. So I'm kind of yes, that I believe that about the YouTube as well. It's a good record for the kids. I'm very attached to this because it's very sentimental to me. But you know, while Kentucky's not bad, Kentucky probably isn't the very best state for, you know, freedom and so on and so forth. According to research, there's some that are way better. But you know, we've been left alone to for us to do what we want to here as far as things. And you know, there's an income tax here and there's sales tax, which is pretty annoying. In Tennessee and Florida, there's only sales tax, so no income tax. Oh yeah, it's been in our family for a really long time. But if I could do anything, if this wasn't sentimental property for me, I would definitely move further south, like Florida, maybe even southern Florida. And it's got its problems as well, because it's it's hot there. I try to look on the bright side. There's a lot of good things here. Yeah, Kentucky has has a lot, but there's this book, I forget. Let's see if I can find it real quick. I've had it before on a Scribd. There was a book that somebody wrote. Let's see if I can find it. Hold on. I think I saved it. Let's see, saved books. I'm looking. Stand by really quickly. It's about about freedom and all these things that they've done research and stuff like that. I'm looking. Stand by just 1 second. 4-season gardening. I take the. Oh man, I'm looking. Okay, I don't see it. I'd have to look a little bit further back, and I don't want to leave you all too much. But anyway, it's got freedom, but there's others that have a bit more freedom as far as taxes and where we are. It's close to a couple things, but I like Kentucky. I'm not down in Conrad Homestead on Kentucky. I like it a lot, but I hadn't finished it. Do you plan on citrus in the greenhouse or any other trees? Now, I didn't see that, Conrad, but I'm looking now. We are planning on it. I've got some avocado cuttings in there that I got from California. It's a variety called Bacon, which is self-fertile, and it hasn't budded out or anything yet, but I'm hoping it does. We let Toby in. He's knocking. I'm hoping it does. So we'll probably end up putting the avocado trees in there and maybe do citrus eventually. But, let's see. Taxes are insane. But, yeah, we're going to put trees in there. We just haven't done it yet. Income tax, sales tax, property tax, on and on. I live in a Commonwealth. Oh, yeah, definitely. What Commonwealth state do you live in, Margie? There's 3 Commonwealths, right? There's Kentucky, Virginia, and what's the other one? I don't know. My mother was born on this property in 1914. Yeah, right. So that's 100 years right there that my grandmother, Papa's mother, was born here on this property, just up the hill from us. So it was in the family before that as well. Virginia, okay. What's the other? In Pennsylvania, that's right.
I can't. I've got to.
Hey, there you are, Jack. How are you doing? Let's see, 48 degrees in Fahrenheit in California. I love California. The only reason I wouldn't, move back to California was, the expense and the regulation and all that stuff. But, again, because I'm attached to this place, I really like it here. Let's see, I want to make sure I get everything. Did I miss anybody else? Any other comments? Don't like Florida. I don't know. I've not lived in Florida. We visited Florida, but one of the reasons I wouldn't want to be in Florida is because of, hurricanes and weather like that. But, we have tornadoes, but I've never had any trouble with them here. Let's see. I've always wanted to visit Virginia. Yeah, we're doing really well. It's been really crazy. Things going kind of crazy. It's also not, because it's kind of the calm time of year, Jack, because we're just, it's cold and we can't do as much outside as we want to. Yeah, Mindful Homestead. I've been watching some of your videos here recently, Jack, about your pigs. Did you figure out what, I saw that comment or that post on pastured pigs. Did you figure out what you're going to do with that pork? That was pretty frustrating, I'm sure. Let's see. Was there any other comments or questions? Yeah, about trees in there. I already answered that. I hope I answered that to your satisfaction. We don't know for sure yet. The geothermal, we've got a thermometer inside it, inside that tube that's coming out to see. Oh no, I'm sorry. That stinks. Are you going to be able to work that out, Jack, with Butcher? Anything? 1,575 pounds. Oh man, that stinks. I'm so sorry. Well, Jack at Mindful Homestead, they had some pigs butchered, and it was set in the cooler too long, or it did something, where the butcher did it, and they can't sell it. So I know 1,575 pounds of pork or pork Dobson is what he said.
We keep from doing that. You need to really research that.
Well, when you have that many, you've got to. What he does is he has somebody come to his place and they butcher it on the spot, because that way the animal doesn't it doesn't move. It's right there. It's respectful. It doesn't scare the animal and so on. But what we're going to do with that one is we've sold it, and he actually requested what butcher to take it to. So
Okay.
Time to go.
Because I keep having to get up.
Yeah, I know you said in your video that it was he was a nice guy. That stinks. I don't know what that would be awful, especially since the people have already paid for part of it. They put a deposit down on it. That stinks. But yeah, the geothermal, it's not it's not doing quite what we wanted to yet. We've got to work out some kinks, but we're going to work that out. We're going to definitely bring you all along as we go. Yeah. Was there any other questions or anything? It sounds like we're about done. The kids are having a hard time, and they need to go to sleep and all that stuff. All right. Well, we love you. We appreciate you. I know we're kind of in some ways just getting rolling. There's 17 people in here, but we'll figure that out. What did you say, Jack? He owes another farmer 24 hogs and another farmer 5 hogs. We'll get through it. Already looking at hogs for next year. Oh, your seeds comment. I did see what that. Give any suggestions of what seeds to start at this time of year? Well, where you are, I don't think I'd start anything. It's kind of chilly where you are, isn't it? We're probably going to start some stuff soon. Maybe peppers. That's one of the things that need to have, the longest, to prep. So we'll start some peppers soon in the high tunnel, because we can start them earlier in the high tunnel. But it's really not time. It's really not time to start too many seeds, especially again, Joe, where you are. But I'm going to do a video on that really soon. Hey, Strong Enough to Bend, I didn't even mention you, but I'm glad you're here. Strong Enough to Bend is just like only like 10 miles away from us, so that's really cool. I really appreciate having good neighbors like that. Anyway, I love you guys. I'm going to do a video soon about seeds, what we need to start and what I'm starting soon. So I hope that goes really well. Yeah, we're going to be starting peppers too soon as well. Love you guys. Bye.